We got to talk about the most improved Giant according to PFF. And it's Brian Burns. I got to say, I was a little shocked by that. You don't expect the guy that you can name the most improved player to be the guy the team
just picked up,
gave a $30 million a year contract, you know? Like that's a little insane. It's not even to the pickup. That's okay with it. If you want to say, hey, he improved so much in the system, whatever, you gave him a $30 million contract. You're already paying him as if he's one of the best defensive players in the NFL. Now, does it validate the contract somewhat? You could say that as well. I'm not trying to say it's a negative thing. It's just a weird situation, I think, overall. PFF said the Giants traded a second-round pick for Brian Burns, hoping he could inject some life into a pass rush that was lacking juice. Burns hadn't turned the elite pass rusher that the Panthers were hoping for, but he took considerable steps forward from his final season in Carolina. His sack totals remained the same, but Burns' overall effectiveness improved. He had 61 pressures this season in the first season with the Giants, the second highest total of his career, and the 13th most in the NFL. Burns thrived in creating negative plays for opposing offenses in general. His 42 stops in the NFL were a career high and the second most in the NFL behind Jonathan Cooper. And 30 of those defensive stops came against the run, an area where Burns has particularly struggled in his career. Stark improvement for an edge rusher who has the potential to be one of the best in the NFL. And they're not wrong in a lot of what they said. You know, like I said, my only issue is that we already paid him as if he's one of the best. We're paying for the potentially hoping he's going to be. But that's not what this is about in the end. This is about the fact that he's improved a lot and he deserves credit for improving. What they didn't mention also is he did that half the season being injured. But a lot of guys would have point blank stopped playing because the season was over. It was over.
Yeah.
You know, so, you know, I said, I give Burns a lot of credit. I really do. And I think it's well deserved that he's getting some kudos from, you know, multiple different, you know, avenues, not just PFF, but a lot of people noticing the difference of what he did this year and the amount of struggling he did in the injury department while still playing. That's a special skill that not a lot of people can do necessarily. So, like I said, we got to go ahead and give him a little kudos in that one.
Kudos.
Like the little candy bar.
If you like that clip, then you will love the full episodes too. Find us on your favorite podcast app and look for us on all your favorite social media platforms.
Thanks so much.
Please, I'm begging